What's up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always, otakus, Nikki, Mortys, and of course, people of humanity. This is Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. You guys are wrestling interest and non-interest towards this channel, all that good stuff. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all the good things. And speaking of which, I found this shit through Twitter. So, yeah, this is a couple days ago, but I still wanted to talk about this shit. So, it is anime related, and it has been a good hot minute the last time I talked about fucking any anime news. But yeah, I got a lot of shit to cover today. Well, actually a little bit. The third bit of news might not be that important unless you're a real hardcore Sonic the Hedgehog fan, or more specifically like Blaze the Cat. So I'm not gonna lie, next to probably like want to say between Rouge the Bat and then Cream the Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. That bitch, oh my god, man. I think she's probably like one of the top three best, the female like anthro chicks of all time. Because I remember, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I will say this: I had a really nice ass time looking at a lot of R34 pictures that are out there of Blaze the Cat, especially. I know a lot of people, they were probably back in the days, they were probably fap off to fucking Rouge the Bat. I mean, I did occasionally back in the day, especially my middle school, high schoolers. Holy shit, can't tell you how much I fapped off to that shit. It's insane. Let's just say I went through a lot of Vaseline and lotion. Anyways, as far as that goes, there's a bunch of other anime movies that are coming out, and these are all anime movies for 2020 are coming out next year. I didn't like clip all of them because I was taking a bunch of like screenshots of it on my phone. First one actually you see here is the Sailor Moon. This one says Toei Animations and Studio Dean team up with Sailor Moon Eternal 2-part anime film. So if any people know, as a 90s kid, when I was about 6, about 7, 8, 10 years old, because they showed, I think, a little bit of Sailor Moon Tsunami, a little bit. Not as much as I wanted them to. I really wish they would have showed more. I know at that time, you know, a lot of guys like, oh, if you were in the Sailor Moon, you're a homosexual, or you're a bigot or fag or some shit, which I wasn't. Trust and fucking believe 100%. I was never homosexual. No offense to anyone that is in the LGBTQIA community, etc., etc. You already know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, this one, yeah, Sailor Moon Eternal Part 1 and 2. And you already know, for me, Sailor Mars to me was like probably one of the best, fucking hottest, gorgeous pieces of ass on the fucking thing of all time, I'm not gonna lie. I like the biggest crush on that bitch next to her. And the original, like, the first anime I ever watched, I think it was Tenchi Muyo series, like, the first harem I actually watched was Ryoko. That chick was the fucking jam. I love that girl. She was like a hardcore tough chick, but then she gets real sensitive, real beautiful. Really, really amazingly attractive. I love the crap whoever did her voice actress for that character. They did amazing as fuck job. And there's a bunch of other movies that are going to be coming out, like this one called Violet Evergarden. I'm just reading through my phone right now. Princess Principal Crowd Handler. Shikobari movie. I never heard of that. And then if any people remember late 80s, early 90s, which I don't remember at all because I was still a fucking baby in diapers at that time. I didn't watch it till like the early mid 2000s when I was like in middle school at that time when Adult Swim was a real big thing. It still kind of is. I just feel like Adult Swim doesn't have as much reach as it did back in the day since internet pretty much took that shit over. Which is Shinjan. If any people remember Shin-chan, now they're making a movie out of it. Crayon Shin-chan the movie, Crash, Raguka Kingdom, and almost all 4 heroes. I want to see that shit. It looks pretty funny. Yeah, but let's get to the news real quick. It's over a week old, but I had to talk about it. I haven't watched any anime for like 3 months. I still gotta watch the rest of the Sun and Moon things. I don't finish all the way to the part where Hao and Gladion fought. I still gotta figure that shit out. I've been watching a lot of old ass. Plus, I've been watching a lot of old, like, many people don't know the movies, the Kill Bill series, and the last one I think he made was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He did last month, Quentin Tarantino movies. But I know back in the day, this dude got in a lot of fucking trouble by using a lot of controversial thing with like racial slurs and all that shit. And you know what? He didn't give a fuck. And he still doesn't give a fuck to this day. I don't know. The motherfucker, he cusses a lot. And you know, that's one of the main reasons I fucking love his ass to death. When he was like, I was watching a lot of old 90s movies I had with him. I'm not going to lie. A lot of the bloody, grotesque movies, they made me like a little bit squeamish a little bit. But at the same time, you know, that's his style of the movies. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. That motherfucker is like one of the best directors, in my own opinion, of all time. Anyway, so it says continuing where the Sailor Moon Crystal left off series, a 2-part series, Sailor Moon Eternal, which will be hitting Japanese theaters in 2020. The film will be adapting a dream arc known as the Dead Moon arc from the franchise's first adapted in Sailor Moon Super S. On October 10th, the official website for this film's launched, listing some of the key staff production companies. Returning to Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3 is director, probably going to butcher this name, Chiaki Kon, to helm both films. Returning for the original 90s anime series, and the character design Kazuno Tadano. His name is very, very familiar, because I remember I used to see it in the end credits all the time. I think it was like first, second grade, way back in the day, when that shit came out. So it says, the cast members are also reprising their roles for Sailor Moon Crystal, Kazuyuki, hopefully I'm saying that right, Feruyasha, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the time I got reincarnated. I never saw this one, or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but man, I've heard a lot of good reviews on that shit. Will be writing up the script for both of the films. A lot of the commentary I've heard for it's pretty positive reviews. There's maybe like one or two people that thought it was kind of garbage and was real negative. I don't care. I'm still going to watch it anyways. One day I will. Sailor Moon Eternal will be produced by Toei Animations and has been since the 90s studio team Konosuba, hopefully I said that, Konosuba God's Blessing of This Wonderful World. It is not known how much of this film will be produced or where or what studios will be looking after Toei Animation Toei Animation will distribute the film in Japan when it's released in 2020. Oh, this is the second video I'm doing, by the way, but you're probably not going to see this till Saturday or Sunday. Sometime around the weekend, but I remember this chick's name was Chibi Usa. I kind of thought she was an annoying-ass fucking chick. There's like no freaking way. A lot of people said, oh, she was like a 14-year-old girl. She looked like she was 20-something years old more than 14. I know a lot of people will do like, not getting into it because I know there's a lot of R34 out there for all the Sailor Moon girls. So I will say this. Actually, I never like vibed to any of it, which was pretty fucking weird back in the day. Nowadays, not gonna lie, because I've already talked about the story a couple times. It wasn't until I was like, I think 18 or 19 I had to wait until I got rid of my V card. And thank fucking Jesus I did. So if I didn't, I probably would have been in like prison right now. I probably wouldn't even have no access to any sort of internet. So luckily, I didn't want to become one of these incel motherfuckers. Thank God I didn't. Like, for example, that dude that was like I'm not going to say his name because I might end up having my channel removed. I don't want that. But the son's, that director's son that ended up doing that real bad, like, that mass tragedy thing that happened in Islesville, California. I ain't going to say any further than that. The only thing I remember is that he did a manifesto stuff, and he unfortunately he took people's lives away, and that sucks. I know this is like real old news. I'm just going to talk about it really quick, though. I'm just going to read the top part here. It says, Evangelion 3.1 film selecting teaser trailer arrives, which I'll get to this in a second, but I will say this. I did see another like second part of this trailer. It's really fucking good. Holy hell. I cannot wait to see this shit in 2020, even though it's only going to be in Japanese theaters, maybe another month or two, when the whole Fathom events, you know, when people like, I think it's the only time you'll ever see anime movie theaters and like, in the movie theaters here in the United States, if you like pre-order that shit. But anyways, let's get into this, another extra Hero Academia. My God, I've been talking about this for like past 3 months already. I still want to keep talking about it. My Hero Academia villain gender confirmed in the manga. In the 5 years of the My Hero Academia series has begun series creator Kohiya Hikorashi, hopefully I said that right, introduces the fans to a ton of characters with distant looks and personalities, but one of the times to tell a single story, many of the characters' backstories are smaller increations. I've never heard of that. Intricacies, I think that's what it was, are left on the cutting room floor. But thankfully, a recently guidebook released in Japan on My Hero Academia Ultra Analysis has shed some of the light on these extra characters. Most poignality. It has also settled the debate over the gender of a recently introduced villain, Giten. As noted by Akiata Mochi on Twitter, who has been sharing notable updates for the guidebook, Giten is confirmed to be a male, and the character notes as a young man who receives a lot of attention from Yatsubashi, otherwise known as the villain Destro, and is very obedient as he is told. Alright, so that's what the tweet says. Giten was introduced during the Meta Liberation Army arc as one of the army's many generals, armed with the powerful ability to control ice, with even the extended control of various temperatures. This villain made a big impression on the fans he had fought against Dabi. Fans have been wondering what Gitan's gender was, but his face was obscured with a heavy coating during the fight. A later chapter revealed that Gitan's face sparked debates over it even further, and it has been settled. The Ultra Analysis Guidebook has provided tons of interesting details to students who have been dating the entire time. A character was crushed on Yasurozo Momo. Some alarming new details about Momoan, and is even dove into further Ochako Uraraka and Nizuki Midoriya's feelings for one another. These details may not have been explored in many of the series, but at least fans are getting concrete answers for this. My Hero Academia, created by Kohina Hishirashi, has been running Shushwenza, hopefully I'm saying that, Shushwenza's weekly Shonen Jump since July 2014. The story of Suzuki, Alright, I think this is the same one as before, okay. So, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. This is going to be some really groundbreaking shit, maybe for the anime. I don't know if this Gitan villain that controls ice and the temperatures, that quirk sounds fucking amazing, by the way. Absolutely. It's very OP and very fucking broken. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he's going to be one of the strongest villains. I don't know if Midoriya's going to fight him or any of the other side heroes are going to fight them. I forgot what their names are. I only remember Bakugo and Midoriya, and that's it. Oh, man. I haven't watched it in about 6 to 8 months. I know that was like another new season. I've just been really behind on anime since I've been watching a lot of live action shit on Netflix a lot. Not live action series, but anyways, yeah. I'm not going to get too much into this, but I will say this. Oh, man. I'm not sure if this is Sega's official, like, artwork, unless this is somewhere else, because it says Sonic Sega Japan. I don't know if this is going to have nothing to do with the Sonic movie. I really fucking hope it does, because like I said before, holy hell. I think she's actually my number one favorite female character, and she's actually like the cutest fucking bitch on that freaking series, man. I remember way back in 2004, I think 05 at the time. Oh, she was such a badass in that Sonic Rush movie. Not movie, but the Sonic Rush game that was on Game Boy Advance at that time. She was absolutely freaking badass. So hopefully they have something good for her. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to it in the bottom part, but man, hold on. I have to be very fucking careful how I do this. Just I don't want no, you know what, to be popping up. Oh, there it is. That's where I got the little news information thing from right here. So I'll leave the link to this little tweet from Crunchyroll down below if you want to check that out. And that's it. It says, I can't wait for 2020. And I know their little mascot, I think her name's Jaime or Hime. I think it's Hime. So yeah, I'll leave the link to this in the description box down below if you want to check that out yourself. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, Takas and Ikikomodis, I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night. Wherever you're at in the universe out there, stay tuned for more future content share, including video gaming industry news, anime manga news, and of course, as always, internet news and all the good shit. Peace out. I'm LA Sauerkraut. Laters and goodbye. I'll see you people on the flip side, and hopefully hashtag fucking Blaze the Cat, because I really want to see her in that Sonic movie, at least as a cameo appearance, at least. It's probably either going to be Tails, Knuckles, or somebody else. I don't know. Peace.